And just to prove it, there is the Gangnam Style statue. My only question is, like, when you want a book at the top shelf, how the heck do you get it?
Oppa Gangnam Style. G'day folks, and welcome to the vlog. We are in the Gangnam district of Seoul today, and we are taking a walking tour. Last week I showed you K-Pop Square. I showed you the Golden Hands of Psy, and we explored the Starfield Library, a truly magical place. Today is the second part of the vlog, and we are really going to pound that pavement as we explore K-Star Road. We go to where all the stars hang out at cafes at Apujeong or Rodeo Street. We've got some modern art to check out, a pop-up shop, the Samsung Center, and we're going to finish at Gangnam Station. Last time I finished on the Bongyeonsa Temple, and it's from here that we pick up as I head by public transport towards K-Star Road. Okay folks, from this stunningly decorated car park here at the temple, we are now heading by bus to another part of Gangnam. We are heading to K-Star Street. I thought this would be a good chance to show you how I get around by public transport in Seoul. So I just follow what Google tells me, basically. Google Maps. It won't give me walking routes or driving routes, just public transport, which is a bit of a bummer. But I can still work it all out, and tells me where to get off, what buses to catch or what trains. I've found it pretty useful, and I have not had to use a taxi since I've been in Seoul. Green buses seem to be less packed than the other ones. Don't know why that is. Maybe they make more stops. I don't know. K-Star Road. How to get the most out of K-Star Road? Take a photo with star art toy Gangnam doll and share it on social media. Is that you? It is. BTS. That's a group here. Find your star's favourite store. Well, it's hard to know who my favourite star is when I couldn't name a single one, but there's some places that way, but we're heading this way. This is officially K-Star Street. I think you've got to find these things with your favourite group on them. I'm seeing Blackpink, it's the only one I can think of. Oh, but there is Girls' Generation. We don't want to miss Girls' Generation, I've heard of them. Oh, Cartier, we are... See, this is what I'm talking about, this is the area we're in. It's a different part of Gangnam. Ferragamo. I like to say it like I've heard of it. Really, you want to wear that? Good for you. See, we're up to the next one. This is AOA. And here we are, the girls of AOA. Are they my favourite? I've never heard of them. Well, perhaps you're a K-pop fan and you love AOA. Hey? We've got two up here, close together. Here we have EXO, the boys from EXO. EXO Lent. Okay, so those guys are definitely too cool for school. That's all I can tell you about them. Girls' Generation! I don't know if they're still around. I heard of them like 10 years ago plus. But that's their Gangnam doll. Oh yeah, it's a Gangnam doll, it's a doll. Across the road there you got Armani. You got COS. I don't know what that is. I have heard of Armani. There you go. Here on K-Star Road, next we have TVXQ with an exclamation mark. You know Max. These guys are like, hurry up and take my flippin' photograph, dude. Oh, it just keeps going on and on and on. And here, the Kia 360 Cafe. I'm just poking my head in.
different. Wow, Kias. So you too could have your morning brunch surrounded by some of Kia's finest movement that inspires. You can give me some money now, Kia. Look at this. This looks like, what are we looking at here? The EV6. Obviously, electric car. Completely electric. The Brisa. Haven't heard of it. Oh. See, this is the best bit when you go wandering and you just discover stuff. Wow. And check this thing out. The T600. The Via Manta. That's the world's smallest pickup truck. I'm sure it isn't. 1969. The Brisa is a car from 1974, folks. As I said, when you travel and you go a wandering and you just wander for a bit, you find stuff that's kind of cool. Look, you just walk in here, have a look at, check out the cars. And now we continue our exploration of K-Star Road, which I think is just going to have more Gangnam dolls. Like these guys. Here we've got CN Blue. Does it mean anything to you? And the girls of Miss A. And I want you to take a close look at this photo of the girls of Miss A. I wonder if one of them's Miss A. Are they all Miss A, or is it Miss A, B, C and D? And actually, I do love the song Gangnam Style. It is a satirical look at life and people and K-pop from Gangnam. Across the road, Dolce & Gabbana. And another thing I've noticed about K-pop is it's all bands, it's all groups. You don't see solo artists. Bit of Bulgari for you. Or should I say Bulgari? K-Star Road, FT Island, three-piece boy band. It's getting really 2 p.m. Their songs don't make sense unless you've seen 1 p.m. 4 minutes. They're no good for Eurovision. You've got to be 3 minutes. Although I reckon a K-pop style song would fit very well with the Eurovision. Now there's a Gangnam doll. So we got our K-Star Road sign, and right here, Louis Vuitton. Now we've got to find our way to Apujeong Rodeo. Okay, we are heading to Apujeong Rodeo. I'm going to stick with Rodeo Street. It's going to get super fancy, I believe. Look at this cafe. Very popular. Panini Demuni. Onwards and downwards. And look here. Knucklacks. Design your body and face. You know, one thing I haven't mentioned is the popularity of plastic surgery in Korea. I think it's the highest per capita. Photo lab. Another very swanky European style cafe there. Not out of place in Paris. I thought this place would be super cool, super hip. I had to check Google that I was even on the right street, but it says I am. Here is the Korean convenience store. Nice to see you. Apujeong class. Then opposite you've got chicken restaurant. Well, look, it's certainly got plenty of places to eat, and I mean, this is pretty much it at the end here at this intersection. Check this out, Falbalas de Coco. Although it is kind of the area, so. Then you got a lounge here, and upstairs, Wisdom of Beauty Mezcla. So I think again another plastic surgery studio. Makeup shop, Papa Christian, valet parking. Maybe we're going to see a bit more up here. There's a place there called 17. I wonder if that's related to the K-pop band 17. This is a bit more happening. And a Thai place. Lots of places to eat. Fave coffee. Over here we have a boulangerie. As it gets a bit windy. YouTube, media and entertainment. I'm on YouTube. Maybe they should represent me. I'm guessing. I don't really know what they are. What can I tell you about this little district here, this Apujeong Rodeo area? I thought it was one street, it clearly isn't. It's a mixture of streets. Lots of really swank cafes. Perhaps this is where the K-pop princes and princesses hang out. And perhaps the point of it is that you get perhaps the chance, that I could say perhaps one more time, to catch a glimpse of them. Premium tarot fortune. Quite a bit of tarot reading here especially, but all through Seoul. Another photo studio. Well, folks, it's a very interesting little district here actually. Not what I was expecting. Coffee and shirts at a place called Haven. So now this is the Recovery Cafe. People are friendly here. See, even the foreigners are too cool for school. Wow, now getting real fancy. I almost feel like I shouldn't dare poke Look at this. Talk about swish. Swish and swanky. And a little bit posh. Focally dokalies. Time to move on. Time to say goodbye to a lifestyle that I know not of. And on to whatever's next. Folks, just down from where we were, Apujeong Rodeo, we have the K Museum of Contemporary Art. I thought we'd check it out. Why not? Why? Good point. Well, folks, we're going to check out this little exhibition. There's just one exhibition. 20,000 won, which is like the most I paid for 10 to anywhere in Seoul. Most of them are really very cheap. Anyway, we start at the 3rd floor and we work our way down. Photo review event. This is a Great Gatsby exhibition, inspired by the film, the book. This space is a reinterpretation of F. Scott Fitzgerald Library. The Great Gatsby is sort of an autobiographical novel. Daisy's room. I think somehow the story of the Great Gatsby seems to really resonate in Gangnam. It's actually, I enjoy this kind of exhibition a lot more than many others. Even if a lot of it is more, leaves bigger questions in my mind than I had originally. But even if you don't like the exhibition, there's no harm in it, except for these ones. Sorry. It's a great combination of different mediums as well. You got sculpture, you got paintings, you got whatever the heck that is. I mean, it's sculpture, but it actually looks like garters or something. In other words, it's just decorated spaces. Again, I think we're talking about an exhibition here, in this case, as opposed to a tourist attraction, which is really asking you to take photos, and I guess of yourself. Why? I wonder what about the story of the Great Gatsby inspired them. Having said that, I did actually enjoy it. And then over here. Love, and that seems to be a theme in Korea at the moment. A lot of PDAs, actually, which I wasn't expecting. Oh well, folks, onwards and upwards. Gangnam Style. Folks, it's still here! I'm still here, folks. Stress ye not. And, well, now we are in another swanky district, another swanky part of the district, Gangnam. Now, Gangnam subway station is that away. Come on, we got to check this out. The group is called IVE, IVE, IVE. And this is just a pop-up store. And they're selling merch just for the pop group IVE. That's what I got. They're not in there, they're not signing anything. It's all happening all the time. Gangnam Style. In Gangnam. Alright, let's poke our heads in Kakao friends. There's a cafe up there. Crikey. It's Character Street, Tokyo Station all over again. Down here, we're almost at the station, folks. But down here is the nightclub district. So I thought we'd just walk through it. Done a lot of walking through today. Certainly an uptake, much higher number of Mercedes than I'm used to seeing. Here, look, these are bars and pubs and whatnot. Sky Vodka X-rated. I wonder. Here we have Mom's Touch, a far more popular place to eat than Uncle's Touch. Check this out. Oh yeah, some sort of underground club for shizzles. Even where I'm staying, like when you're walking around at 10 o'clock in the morning, it's like the place is completely deserted. Oh look, Pokemon. While you're out clubbing, see if you can find some Pokemon. And folks, the Samsung Delight Center, I think. Delight. But first, butter a little piece of happiness. Look. Oh, it's more of the same. Everything that's cute. To boot. So many of these places. Does anyone know what song Sam sung? New phones. What's in here? The latest in Galaxy tabs, Galaxy watches. We are in the Samsung building. Okay, that was cool. I had a good conversation with girl Daeru. Thank you so much, Daeru, for showing me a little bit about what Samsung AI is capable of. Really cool. It's like a either a chill area or a conference area or something. There's a cafe. Very much the modern space. I think they're earpods in little containers. As I understand, even down here, there is a fair bit of shopping to be had. These hats. Actually little boutiques. boutiques. A flower shop. Jewelry. Shoes and boots, of course. There is a lot of underground shopping, if I have not mentioned it, and I have. But even if I hadn't, it still remains true. In Seoul, underground shopping is a real thing. Folks, that concludes our exploration of the district of Gangnam. It's a really, really big district. I take a few buses to get around. It encompasses several other small districts. It's pretty fancy. It's full of style. And it makes for a fun day of exploration if you are in Seoul. And folks, this is my last South Korean vlog. At least for the time being, because tomorrow I have a flight out of here, which of course I will be reviewing for viewing, for your viewing, indeed. So thank you very much for following me through Seoul, Busan, to the DMZ and back. It's been a wild 8 days in Korea, absolutely wild. I've been so busy with these vlogs, but it's been very rewarding at the same time. And they've got an amazing city here in Seoul. I find Korea has been a bit initially hard to vibe with, but the longer I stay here, the more I feel like I understand where I am and the people around. And you know, I've started getting waves, and I've had a couple of good chats as well with locals, which is fantastic. Because at one point I was feeling very separate from the country that I was in. But I'm feeling less so now. Take care wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and it helps the channel to grow. It means the world to me to have your support, so thank you. And of course, from Gangnam, in style, may the journey never end.